Maureen Nambalirwa had planned to deposit 1 million shillings onto the mobile account of a relative so they could secure bail. Unfortunately, she sent the money to a different number. However, she had knowledge of where the unintended recipient lived, and this happened to be a mobile money agent.
To call, the phone was off. Then we called in MTN customer care. They told us that the moment this person received the money, she switched off the phone. So what comforted me was that I knew this person. I called my aunt, I asked her, I told her, you run to this girl and tell her that the money she received was not her money.
Fortunately, the recipient admitted to receiving the money and withdrew it, but then told Nambalirwa that it had been stolen from her.
Said yes, I left the wallet there, I went for a short call, I came back when the money was stolen, and now I'm coming from police.
Nambalirwa narrates further that relatives and friends of the unintended recipient later blamed Nambalirwa for her mistake and were unwilling to repay the money.
One of her brother-in-law asked me, but madam, you are choosing this girl for nothing. It's you who made the mistake. Why did you send this money to a wrong number? Then he told me, you know, it's like this mobile money work like banks. If you write a wrong number and you send money to a wrong bank account, it means it's your fault.
Nambalirwa reported the matter to police, leading to the arrest of the unintended recipient, who was charged of theft. The matter was finally settled, with the police compelling the relatives to refund the 1 million shillings, as well as 800,000 in fines for the amount Nambalirwa used to secure her money.
Because we agreed they were to pay that money in installments, and I told them she has to bring this money to the police. When she has paid all the money, I will go and pick that money from police. So that is what they did.
We engaged several people on this matter who think that receiving an unexpected windfall is not a crime to the recipient.
Soka siba mubbi. Ekyokubiri password eba yange. Kati gwe oba zitaddeko mbotano abo ne zijja ku password yange ku simu yange. Jukira ndaga muntu yange, amanya gange, eyeba chance yange. Gwe mukisa gwange Katonda bampadde riziki yange.
I take it as an opportunity that has come my way. So I have to use it until the owner, if it comes to claim, then there I will ask him or her where, how your money come on my account. So because I believe that I have not robbed him or her.
Some people think that if the cash is gone, then it is too late. But in reality, you will be liable to pay it back anyway, even if it's no longer on your account. No matter how tempting it is, the public is advised not to go out and spend the money immediately. Last Wednesday, police confirmed the arrest of a bank client whose identities had been concealed for withdrawing a deposit that was mistakenly credited to his account. The client had gone ahead to use the money. In his defense, the client's lawyer said the accused was also expecting money on his account and he could not distinguish a banking error from a genuine deposit.
He was supposed to report immediately to bank authorities that I have received money that I don't know its source.
Asmani Matovu, an advocate with Musangala Advocates and Solicitors, says the law dictates that money sent to you in error does not belong to you.
The person who is found liable for the money he had obtained, let us say through fraud, because ideally that is not your money, you are obliged to refund or return that money back or that property that had been sent to you by mistake.
For the bank or an individual to reclaim money mistakenly credited to a wrong account, they have to prove it was a bona fide mistake.
Because there was an error in the names, when we were transferring this money, the accounts brought Matov Asumani and Asumani Matov. So I was mistaken on which correct account I could deposit this money. Then that means the bank has a right to recover against that person.
On the other hand, a client can survive the case if there is enough evidence to prove that he or she was expecting the same amount of money.
you must adduce evidence to show that indeed you were expecting such money that were given on your account. Let us say you are expecting about $10,000. You must prove to whichever authority responsible that by the time you sent this $10,000, it was in expectation. Secondly, as a prudent client, once you receive the money, it is incumbent to you to inform your bankers.
If you receive an unexpected payment onto your account, you should always inform your bank immediately. Waiting for the bank to notice their mistake could take weeks, and during that time, the temptation to spend will be harder to resist. Patrick Senyondo, NTV.